Alright everyone, what is up here? YouTube, Jigsaw0097. Got a couple videos coming out to you today. This first one actually involves Antonio Brown. He basically tweeted that it's time to move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is really no surprise because just last season there was already the rumblings in the Steelers locker room, social media, the NFL as a whole, that Antonio Brown's time with Pittsburgh was coming to an end. And him tweeting this basically just is the final, I think it's the final indicator that he wants to go elsewhere. And this brings up the question, guys, should the Eagles go after Antonio Brown? And, this goes into the Golden Tate situation that basically Golden Tate right now is tweeting like he sounds like he's mad. He sounds like he can't work out a deal with the Eagles, which is to be expected, honestly. Golden Tate did really well in that Bears game, but that's about it. He didn't really show up, and in many ways, it's not Golden Tate's fault, by the way, guys. I'm not making this, or I'm not saying this to say Golden Tate is at fault here, because I think the Eagles were at fault for even bringing a guy like Golden Tate in at the time they did, giving up what they did to get him. Because, he didn't have a full offseason with the Eagles. The Eagles were 4-4 at the time, I think. And they were just ready to make a playoff push. And they didn't really need a guy like Golden Tate. They needed a running back at that time, and they didn't go get that. And so they tried to put this guy into the offense when you already had guys like Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, Jordan Matthews. It was do we need another wide receiver? So in the long run, the trade, other than that catch in the Bears game that basically won the Eagles the Bears game, that was all he really did. And so I think the acquisition of Golden Tate was just a mistake from the beginning. And so seeing him want to walk from the Eagles, or maybe the Eagles not wanting to work out a deal with him, makes sense. So you're losing Golden Tate. Now you could possibly bring in a guy like Antonio Brown. The only problem is you'd have to pay him a lot of money probably. But it begs the question, Antonio Brown and Alshon Jeffrey, guys, how freaking amazing would that be? You could possibly bring in Antonio Brown and then maybe address the running back situation in the draft, because there's two former Pittsburgh, well, not former yet, but there's two Pittsburgh Steelers the Eagles could bring in. Is it Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown? I don't think they could bring in both, so that's why I'm kind of making this video. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they should go after Le'Veon, or do you think they should go after Antonio Brown? As you guys now know, Kareem Hunt is off the table. He has gone to Cleveland. And so, I don't know, guys. I just wanted to make this video to, open the discussion about the future of the Eagles, I guess. There's still no news on Nick Foles leaving, so we don't know what's going to happen. I think March 5th is when we will find out what the Eagles do with him. They have until that date to either franchise tag him or he'll just walk. So, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in limbo right now with the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I'll be covering the Eagles all season long. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.